Welcome you all in the lecture number 19 of Abstract Algebra MTL 6051. In this lecture, we will going to discuss what is the ring, what is example of ring, what are the different type of rings. Let us see the definition of ring. If R is a non-empty set, what is R? R is not empty set. Okay, then R with respect to two operation plus and dot. This plus and dot is not usual addition and usual multiplication. This algebraic structure is said to be ring if it satisfies following condition. Number 1, R plus is abelian group. Sorry, this is not ring, this is group. R plus is abelian group or commutative group. R dot is semigroup, and left and right distributive law hold. What is R? R with respect to plus is abelian group or commutative group, and second, R with respect to dot is semigroup, and third, distributive law hold. What is distributive? These two conditions we already know it from group theory. And what is distributive law? Distributive law says that first, A dot B plus C is equal to A dot B plus A dot C, and second, B plus C dot A is equal to B dot A plus C dot A. This is true for all A, B, C belong to R. Right? This is known as left distributive law. This is known as right distributive law. If R with respect to two operation plus and dot satisfy these three conditions. Number 1, R with respect to addition is abelian group, R with respect to dot is semigroup, and distributive law hold, then this algebraic structure R plus dot, we call it ring. Okay, see what is the example of ring? Z plus dot. See Z plus dot, right? Z plus dot. So Z is set of integer, plus is usual addition, and dot is usual multiplication. Then Z with respect to plus is abelian group, that we already know, and second, Z with respect to dot is semigroup, and third, distributive law. What is distributive law? First, A dot B plus C, where A, B, C are integer, A dot B plus A dot C, and second, B plus C dot A is equal to B dot A plus C dot A, right? For all A, B, C belong to Z. These three conditions satisfied by the Z with respect to usual addition and usual multiplication. Therefore, this Z plus dot is a ring, right? Similarly, Q plus dot is ring, R plus dot is ring, C plus dot is ring, Zn. What is Zn? Zn is nothing but 0, 1, dot dot so on, n minus 1. Okay, and what is plus? Plus is not usual plus. This is the addition modulo n. And what is dot? Dot is addition multiplication modulo n. Okay, then Zn with respect to these two operations is a ring. Right? Let us see one example. We have to show that Z cross Z with respect to plus and dot is a ring. What is plus and dot? Plus and dot is defined by 1 and 2. Z cross Z. Element of Z cross Z is in ordered pair. For example, AB plus CD is addition is defined as E plus C, B plus D. Okay, and multiplication is defined as, sorry, this is not plus, this is multiplication. And multiplication is defined as A plus B dot C D is equal to AC and BD. Then this is the addition operation, this is multiplication operation, this one. Okay, With respect to these two operations, Z cross Z forms ring. Okay, then let us see how we will show that Z cross Z is ring with respect to these two operations. Then what is the first condition? First condition is that Z cross Z with respect to addition is commutative ring. The Z cross Z with respect to addition is a commutative ring. Let AB and CD belong to Z cross Z. Then AB plus CD, what is AB plus CD from equation number 1? It is already defined. This is equation 1, we call it, and this is 2. From 1, it is already defined A plus C, B plus D. What is A and C? A and C from integer, then A plus C is also from integer, B and D from integer, then B plus D also from integer, right? So this element belongs to Z cross Z. Hence, Z cross Z is closed with respect to addition. Associative law it satisfy? Yes. See associative law. X plus Y plus Z. This is X, Y and Z. Okay. Then X plus Y. X plus Y is defined as, this is not correct, A plus C, this one is C, A plus C and B plus D plus EF. Then A plus C plus E. Okay. This first pair added into first one, and this second the first element of this pair is added into the first element of this pair, and second element of this pair is added to the second element of this pair as per the definition. Okay, A plus C plus E and B plus D plus F. Okay, so this can be written as A plus C plus E can be written as A plus C plus E. Okay, and B plus D plus F can be written as B plus D plus F. So this can be break in the following manner: AB plus C plus E or D plus E. Okay. So this one is added into this. So first and second one is added into this page. Second. So this equal to, this thing can be written as in this form, and this is nothing but Y plus Z, and this is nothing but X. So this is X, Y plus Z. So this satisfies the associative law. It is true for all ordered pair. For all X, Y, Z belongs to Z cross Z. Okay. The existence of identity. If we consider 0, 0, then AB plus 0, 0 is equal to A plus 0, B plus 0. Okay. The 0, 0 is the identity. What is the inverse? Inverse of X is X prime. What is X prime? X prime is nothing but minus A and minus B. If X is AB, then X prime is minus A and minus B. If we add these two elements, then this is 0, 0. Okay. So the existence of inverse also satisfied. Now commutative law, X plus Y, A plus B and C plus D, A plus C, B plus D. Okay. By the definition, this, by the operation, addition operation, this one. What is A plus C? A plus C can be written as C plus A. Yes. Why? Since A and C belongs to Z, so A plus C is equal to C plus A. Okay. This set of integers satisfy the commutative law with respect to addition. So A plus C is equal to C plus A, and B plus D is equal to D plus B. Okay. Then this thing can be break out into the following manner: CD plus AB. What is CD? That is Y. What is AB? That is X. This is Y plus X. Okay. So all 5 properties hold. It means that Z cross Z with respect to plus is commutative group. This is commutative group. Okay. Now second, associative law. What is associative law? Sorry, not associative law. We have to prove that Z cross Z. We have to prove that Z cross Z with respect to dot is semigroup. Okay. Second thing, we have to prove this, and third one is distributive. So second thing is that Z cross Z with respect to dot is semigroup. So we have to prove 2 conditions. Number 1 is closure, and number 2 is associative. Okay. So closure law is this one. X is AB and Y is CD. So what is X dot Y? X dot Y is equal to AB CD. This is defined by operation 2, that is multiplication operation. How it is defined? This is ACBD. Whether ACBD is element of Z cross Z? Yes. Why? A and C both are element of Z. Therefore AC is also element of Z. Since set of integer is closed with respect to multiplication, so AC belong to Z, and BD belong to Z. So AC and BD belong to Z cross Z. Okay. And associative law, you know that associative law x dot y dot z is equal to x dot y dot z. This you have to prove it, okay, in this way. AB CD EF, okay, this one is nothing but x y dot z, okay. Then this thing is AB. What is CD and EF? This is CE and DF. And what is this? This is ACE and BDF, okay. And this can be written as AC dot E BDF, okay. Now this thing can be written as AC BD multiplied by EF, okay. And this thing can be written as, how AC and BD can be written as AB CD, this one is dot, this is EF. So what is this? This is x dot y and dot z, okay. So x dot y dot z is equal to x dot y dot z, and this is true for all x y z. Similarly, we can prove that left distributive law and right distributive law. What is left distributive law? X dot y dot z. Then we have to prove it x dot y plus x dot z. It means multiplication is distributed over the addition. AB dot CD plus EF, okay. Then AB dot, what is CD plus EF? CD plus EF can be written as C plus E comma D plus F, okay. Now this thing can be written as A dot C plus E and B dot D plus F. Now multiply this. This satisfies distributive law, since Z with respect to plus and dot is a ring. So this multiplication is distributed over addition, and these three are element of Z. So this satisfies distributive law. A dot C plus A dot D. B dot D plus B dot F, okay. Then A dot C, A dot C, the first, make the pair first with first and second with second. AC and BD plus AE and BF, and separate them. This can be written as AB dot CD, and this can be written as AB dot BF. And what is AB? AB is X. What is CD? Y. X, and what is EF? That is Z, okay. X dot Y plus X dot Z. It means X dot Y plus Z is equal to X dot Y plus X dot Z. Yes. So it satisfied left distributive law. Similarly, we can prove that right distributive law also. So Z cross Z with respect to addition and multiplication defined as above in equation 1 and 2. This satisfies Z cross Z with respect to plus is abelian group, and Z cross Z with respect to dot is semi group, and third, this satisfies distributive law. It means Z cross Z with respect to addition and multiplication, it is a ring, okay. Similarly, we can prove that Q cross Q plus dot, nothing is changed, only set is changed. In place of Z, Z is replaced by Q. Then Q cross Q with respect to plus and dot is a ring. R cross R with respect to plus and dot is a ring. C cross C with respect to plus and dot is a ring. Zn cross Zn with respect to addition modulo and multiplication modulo n is a ring, okay. Z cross Q, see, this one is something different. We prove it Z cross Z with respect to plus and dot, and here we are talking about Z cross Q plus and dot. Whenever we make an ordered pair AB, then this A belongs to Z and this B belongs to Q, okay. Remember that this A is from element of Z and B is element from Q, okay. Then this Z cross Q, this you have to prove it, okay. One result you prove it, and these three are similar to this one. Z cross Q with respect to plus and dot is ring. Similarly, Q cross R with respect to plus and dot is ring. and Q cross C with respect to plus and dot is ring, and plus and dot is defined in same manner. Okay, AB plus CD is equal to A plus C comma B plus D. Okay, what is A? A and C are element of Z, and B and D are element of Q. Okay, so AC is element of Z, BD is element of Q, therefore B plus D element of Q. Okay, so Q cross C plus and dot is a ring, Q cross R cross C with respect to plus and dot is a ring. This example is little bit different. This is the triplet, right? If we consider triplet ABC, then A belongs to Q, B belongs to R, and C belongs to complex numbers. Okay, then this with respect to A, B, C plus D, E, F. Okay, this is equal to A plus B plus D. Sorry, this is not correct. A plus D, B plus E, C plus F. Addition is defined in this way, and their multiplication A, B, C dot D, E, F is defined as A dot D, B dot E, and C dot F. Okay, then with respect to these two operations, this is a ring. This you will prove, you will solve it. If you have any problem, then you can discuss with me. Okay, now see MNR with respect to addition and multiplication. Okay, MNR with respect to addition and multiplication. What is MNR? MNR is the set of all matrices. MNR is defined as follows. MNR is the set of all matrices whose entries is Aij, and Aij means each entry of the matrix. Each entry of the matrix belongs to R. R means real number. It means if we are talking about M2R, M2R means we have to construct all 2 cross 2 matrices. What is that? All 2 cross 2 matrices Aij, and all 2 cross 2 entries of all 2 cross 2 matrices. How many entries? 4 entries. All 4 entries means Aij from every matrix. This is belong to R. Aij belong to R. Okay. Then M2R is this type of set. Aij, set of all 2 cross 2 matrices whose entries from the real numbers. We call it set of all 2 cross 2 matrices whose entries from the real number R. Okay, this is M2R. Similarly MNR, similarly M3R, M4R, M5R. Okay, now if n is equal to 1, then what is this? Aij 1 cross 1. 1 cross 1 matrix means a number. For example, this is 2. What is 2? If we 2 write in this way, what is this? This is 1 cross 1 matrix. Okay, it means every number is a 1 cross 1 matrix. So Aij belong to R. This consider every real number. Every real number means M1R is equivalent to R. Okay, what is M1R? M1R is equivalent to R. For n is greater than or equal to 2. For n is greater than or equal to 2, M2R is in this way. This is commutative group. Okay, set of matrices follow the satisfy the all 5 property of abelian group. Okay, it means M2R with respect to addition is closed, means closure law, associative law, existence of identity, existence of inverse, and commutative law. Okay, all 5 property satisfied by the element of M2R with respect to addition. So this is the commutative group. This is commutative group. Okay, this group is commutative group. So this group is semi-group. M2R is semi-group. Okay, problem. Left and right distributive hold. Left and right distributive hold. Third one is also satisfied. Right? Then this CMNR with respect to matrix addition and matrix multiplication is a ring. Okay. Now see, this CMNR with respect to plus is abelian group. Yes, we know that this is abelian group, right? In previous slide we discussed it, but it is not cyclic, right? See the example. If n is equal to 1, what is M1Z? M1Z is equal to Z. Then M1Z is cyclic. Since Z is cyclic, the M1Z is cyclic. Okay, no problem. But n is greater than or equal to 2. N is greater than or equal to 2. M and Z. Right? This is cyclic. And this is not cyclic. This is not cyclic. M2Z means what? M2Z is equal to this. A11, A12, A21, A22, right? And all Aij belong to Z. All these type of matrices forms a group, but this group is not cyclic. Okay, this is not cyclic. So M and ZP, if instead of considering these elements from Z, what is the entries? Entries belong to Z. Means if we write a matrix, then what is their entry? Their entry is from Z. Z means -1, -5, 2, 0, something like this. So all the entries are belong to set of integer. If we consider this is R, then all entries are there. Here we can write √3 also. So this is all entries from set of real number. If we consider here C, then all entries are here from the set of complex number, that is I, 2 minus I, 1 plus I, 3. So all entries from this belong to complex number. Okay. But if we consider M and ZP, what it means by M and ZP? Set of all n cross n matrices. N cross n matrices. We will consider all n cross n matrices whose all entries from the element of ZP. Okay. For example, if P is equal to 5, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So entries are only these 5 number: 0, 4, 3, 2. Okay. If we write it 7 here, then what it mean? What is the meaning of 7? 7 is divided by 5, and what is the remainder? That is 2. Then this is 2. Okay. So all the entries from the ZP. M and ZP means n cross n matrices whose all entries from the ZP. M and ZP, all n cross n matrices whose entries are from ZP. So for n is equal to 1, M and R is equal to R. So M and ZP is equal to ZP, but ZP is cyclic. So M and ZP is cyclic for n is equal to 1. But for n is equal to 2, M and ZP is cyclic. No, it is not cyclic. Now, consider another set. Set of Gaussian integer. What is set of Gaussian integer? Gaussian integer is nothing but a special type of complex number. What is a special type of complex number? Every complex number we are writing that x plus iy. X, what is x and y? X and y belongs to R, right? If we apply some restrictions on x and y, instead of considering x and y from R, if we consider xy from the Z, then this x plus iy, number of the type this x plus iy, and xy belong to Z, right? This type of set is known as Gaussian integer and denoted by zi. Okay, this is zi. A plus bi, all the numbers a plus bi where a and b belong to z. In zi you cannot consider 2 plus root 3i. Okay, why? Since these 2 and 3i does not belong to z. 2 belong to z but root 3 does not belong to z. 2 belongs to z, right? But root 3 does not belong to z. Okay, so this type of number we cannot consider. But if both are integer, for example 2 plus 5i, since both belong to z, this is the one element of zi. Okay, so zi is all the element of a plus bi where ab belong to z is known as set of Gaussian integer. And what is the order of Gaussian integer? How many element you can consider in zi? There are infinite number of element. What is a? A belong to z. How many a can you write here? All the element from the z. And how many element in z? Infinite number of element. Infinite a, infinite b. So order of zi is infinite. Okay, but this zi with respect to addition and multiplication, this forms a ring. Okay, what is the addition and multiplication? What is the addition operation and multiplication operation of zi? X element of zi is x plus, or you consider a plus bi plus c plus di. Then their addition is defined as a plus c, b plus di. Okay, and their multiplication, usual multiplication, is the complex number. Okay? With respect to this zi forms a group. Similarly, what is Zni? Zni is nothing but element of the type a plus bi and ab belong to Zn, right? AB belong to Zn. Okay, if Zn is equal to n is equal to 5, right? Then Z5i is equal to nothing but a plus bi and a b belongs to Z5. Okay, how many element in a Z5i? See, how many possibility of a? 5. How many possibility of b? 5. So there are 25. It means Z5i containing 25 number of element. Okay, what is Z1? A and b belong to Z1. What is Z1? All those numbers, right? Z1 means, what is Z5? Z5 containing 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Means if any integer divided by 5, then what is the remainder? Similarly, what is Z1? If any integer divided by 1, then what is the remainder? Always 0. Okay, since every integer is divisible by 1. So Z1 is 0. So a and b belong to Z1. What is a and b? A and Z1 containing one element, only 0. So a and b are 0. Okay, so this is 0. Z1i is nothing but only singleton set 0. Z2i, what is Z2i? A and b. What is the possibility of a? A belong to Z2. What is possibility of b? Belong to Z2. What is Z2? Z2 is 0, 1. So possibility of a is 0 or 1 and possibility of b is 0 or 1. Then write a plus bi. What is a? A is 0. And what is b? B is 0. Then 0 plus 0i. What is a? A is 1. What is b? B is 0. This is 1. What is a? A is 1. And what is b? B is 0. Okay. What is a? 1. And what is b? 1. Okay. So these are only 4 element. What is 4 element? 0. First one is 0. Second one is 1. Third is a is 1 and b is 0. Say a is 0 and b is 1. Okay, so third is I and fourth is 1 plus I. Okay, so how many elements? There are 4 elements. What is the order of Z2i? Order of Z2i is 4. Similarly, you can construct Z3i. Z3i, order of Z3i is 9. Similarly, order of Z5i is 5 square, that is 25. Z5i containing 25 elements. Here there are 3 possibility of A and 3 possibility of B. So there are total 9 elements. right? And these are the 9 elements. Okay, you can form a composition table of Z3i and Z2i, and you can check this is the ring. Okay, Z and I with respect to addition modulo I, multiplication modulo I is ring. Q cross 0, this is something different type of ring, right? We do not find in the book, right? I will tell you later on how we will show this is the ring. This is nothing but the we define the ordered pair Z cross Z. Here we define the ordered pair Q cross 0. If AB belongs to Q cross 0, okay, then A is from Q but B from 0. It means second element of ordered pair is always 0. It means Q cross element of Q cross 0 is of the type A0. Okay, first element is from rational number and second is always 0. Okay, similarly R cross 0, C cross 0 and R cross C cross 0, we consider the triplet A, B and 0. A is from real number, B is from complex number and 0 is 0. Okay, these they form the ring. Okay, thank you.